listening to this good radio program on it might be World Service or something, talking about homosexuality in the military, and that this person just said that it's really bad to call people homos and gay and everything like that, except for the word queer. So she just said she calls them all queers. She may be queer herself. Please have a look back on this, if anyone knows. Listen. Queer or not. There you go. Always knew. Well, kind of half me. So does that mean you're gay then? You're queer. Queer soldiers. Alright. From a straight point of view, why on earth would an army have loads of gay soldiers? Any straight man knows why. No shit. And because of the toxic masculinity of what wars are based on, then it would be a bit of hindrance having a load of gay fucking soldiers, or queer soldiers.
They don't just suppress or punish queer people. There's a fascination with uncovering, understanding, and often controlling them. And organisations do adapt, slowly and reluctantly, because of the strength and activism of queer members. When we put queer experiences at the centre of research into masculinity, we learn a lot about institutions and societies.
People just don't learn, do they?
How some queer soldiers found
queer soldiers, man.
Sex and relationships. I've been working with autobiographies to let queer ex-soldiers tell their own stories.
It's much like having a
doesn't need my help. He's a
someone who's employed in the
seen today. He edits the arts section of a major German broadsheet.
minors, of teaching minors like nursery and primary school, employing a headmaster who's a fucking pedo, who's got the paperwork to prove that they're a pedo, whether they be a woman or a man, and employing them as head teacher of a primary school or a nursery. That's exactly what it's like, people. Realise the starkness, will you?
And his sexuality would make his military service even more difficult. Early
Before you get too fucked up.
Faced an army medical examination. He'd been caught cruising.
Cruising?
The doctors concluded that his psychological state was normal, but noted
cruising, what's that?
Sexual drive and emotional orientation.
Like cruising around the streets with brass like that.
From the get-go, Bisky's army career and his queerness were potentially at odds with one
ramped
another.
up to the max. Like cruising the streets, looking just like him.
To explore his sexuality.
Looking
Freedom,
at the curbs.
he writes, was easiest to obtain if I subjected my life to the strictest of discipline. Paradoxically, by going beyond the call of duty, being the best soldier he could be, Bisky avoided scrutiny and could spend his free time living and travelling with his partner, Wolfram. As his army career drew
Bit like Elton John.
he even came out to his platoon.
You got married, didn't you, Elton John? Like in
Took them back to base.
Kiki D, didn't he?
Explored his sexuality alongside.
That's abuse, isn't it, really? Like being marrying just for fun. Like, just to pretend that you're not gay. Fucking well abusing. You're abusing Kiki fucking D. That's John Dee's great-granddaughter, probably. John Dee, yeah. D-E-E. Talking about Kiki, who Elton John married. Elton John, songwriter. Very good one. a very good songwriter. Gay as you like, or queer as you like. Sorry, not gay. Queer as fuck. Nevertheless, very good songwriter. Listen to this now.
With ice cream sellers.
Ice cream salad.
When Walter was there, this exposed coast must have seemed bleak and far from home. Labour units were grueling, days were long, and work was hard.
Sounds like.
To make it worse, Walter was mocked by his comrades. They called him a prince, and accused
Sorry,
him of
called him a
airs and
prick.
graces, made fun of his penchant for personalising his uniform by popping his collar up.
Ah, yeah, no.
And they resented
Like
the
little
fact that the
twats.
company doctor exempted him from manual work because of his chronic pain.
Because of his individuality.
Walter had a relationship with another
I guess.
conscientious objector, Thomas.
Why do people fucking get this then? That everyone shows themselves up and tries to disagree, but they show themselves up.
His writing is candid and confident.
They've done it all along. Much like Elton John getting married to Kiki fucking D with his gay as fuck back in the 70s, yeah? Don't go breaking my heart. You know what I mean? Only people from the 70s and 80s know this, yeah? So don't worry, people from 90s and whatever. Fucking get back to your programs. But you will one day want to know. And obviously given time to do this and get to the point of realising this. It's not a concept. It's full realisation. Substrate. It's not a substitute, it's a substrate. It's the platform. The real one. Alright? You fucking queer fucks. All of you. You know, who were, I'm not fucking slagging off gay people. Calling you queer. I think I'm slagging off gay people. I'm not gay. But I'm not slagging them off either.
Military masculinity isn't a general
Military masculinity.
It's created from
Fucking
below
shit.
by individuals fighting to fit in.
Obvious.
Stand out in many ways and for all kinds of reasons.
How obvious? Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, how obvious is this?
Tom Smith with Comrades in Arms. The producer was Jacqueline Smith. And tomorrow we'll hear Sarah Goldsmith on a history of the three-piece suit.
So it was a
That's at the
female
same
voice
time
then.
at 4:11 here on Radio 3.
Radio 3.
New Generation Data
BBC.
is a scheme run by BBC Radio 3 and
Radio
the Arts
3, yeah?
and Humanities Research Council.
Not quite 4, because I'm not knocking on it yet.
More essays and discussions
That's heaven's door.
on the Free Thinking Programme website.
If you can manage to fucking
And
way up
applications are now open for
the links.
2022 on the ARH
You know, like that
website.
Bob Dylan song, Knock, Knock, Knocking on Everyone's Door.
Published by Kieran Brunt that marked 30 years since the first website.
People claim that the
Yeah, since the first website.
revolutionise our lives. Do you think it will?
Music blended
You right, well,
archive of personal stories.
they'll bind everyone together. Put them in the same boat.
Much sense as a perfect.
That's what it's done. It's put every single person of consciousness into the same boat. And those boats aren't the same thing. One-on-one kind of thing in this duality. Yes, there's two boats in this duality. Whatever one you want to go on. And yes, there's a duality that's boiled down to this.
90 to 93 FM.
Not for me, but just for observing this in the general populace of people, of lives.
And this is Night Tracks, where we
Night
begin
Tracks.
with a new release from C. Buckthorne.
There we go.
Old Storms.
They're Radio 3. They're not going to fucking ever feature us on BBC. But do you know why? Because they're liars, that's why BBC are. BBC are absolute pig shit liars. The British Broadcasting Corporation are liars. And they've been caught out, see? Quite severely caught out. not only in one thing, but a few. Not just by me, but a few other people. Caught them out lying to people, to their faces. Not only that though, but conjuring, manifesting, mind patterns. This is not good. And when it is identified in a person to see this, the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, yeah? Fuck your CIA or your fucking FBI. Talking about the BBC now, yeah? Oh, I'm listening to that. Radio 3. Dodgy, mate. Dodgy. Absolutely dodgy. You can't disargue. You can't argue. Well, you can't fucking argue. You can't fucking disagree or disargue, whatever. Because it's so stark and apparent. It's done. It's already done. Don't try and mop up what's been spilled and dried out because you didn't fucking clean it. You have to fucking get the scrubbers out.